Broiler farming is one of the fastest ways to make money in agribusiness. Why did I say so? This is because in just 6 to 8 weeks, you can raise a chicken from day old to market weight. That's a quick turnaround and quick cash if everything is done right. In this video, we'll break down the cost involved in setting up a 100 broiler farm and give you an idea of how much profit you could expect. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture of the initial investment and ongoing expenses. Let's look at the startup cost. We are going to break the startup cost into two: capital cost and operational cost. Let's begin with the capital cost. Number 1, poultry pen construction. As a beginner, you can build a simple deep litter system. You will need a secure, well-ventilated structure. You can also convert an existing structure to save cost. For 100 broilers, the recommended space is 1 to 1.5 square feet per bird, so you will need about 100 to 150 square feet of floor space. Major materials you need to build your pen are woods, mesh wire, lighting, and roofing material. Also the cost of labor, but you can construct it by yourself. This will cost you roughly $200. Number 2, cost of feeders and drinkers. 100 layers will require 4 small feeders and drinkers and 4 big feeders and drinkers throughout the production cycle. You can budget $20 for this equipment. Number 3, other equipment. You will also need some essential equipment. This includes cold pot for brooding, buckets for water and scale for measurement of birds and feeds. You'll likely spend around $50 on these items. So the total capital cost, you sum up the pen construction cost, cost of feeders and drinkers and other equipment, is $270. Note that we didn't factor in the cost of getting a land, because we assume there's an available land already. Let's look at the operational cost. Number 1, cost of day-old chicks, DOCs. You will need to buy day-old chicks. For 100 broilers, you're looking at approximately 100 chicks. The cost can vary, but on average, each chick will cost between 50 cents to 80 cents, depending on the breed, supplier, and period. So, for 100 chicks, you're looking at a budget of about $50 to $80. Make sure you get your day-old chicks from a reputable hatchery. Number 2, brooding cost. Brooding is a critical phase in broiler chicken farming. It refers to the first 2 to 3 weeks of the chick's life when they need extra warmth, care, and close monitoring. Let's break down the brooding cost specifically for 100 broiler chicks. You need a heat source for your brooding, and we have already included the cost of cold pot. But also you will need up to 2 bags of 100 kg charcoal during the brooding stage. A 100 kg bag of charcoal costs $5, which is $10 for 2 bags of charcoal. You will also need wood shaven for bedding and cardboard for guarding the birds. You can budget $10 for this. The total brooding cost is $20. Number 3, bedding/litter material cost. You will need bedding or absorbent materials like wood shavings, rice husks, or sawdust on the floor of the poultry house. This bedding absorbs droppings and moisture, providing insulation, odor control, and a healthier environment for your birds. You will need up to 5 100 kg bags of bedding materials, depending on compaction of these materials through their production cycle. A bag of wood shavings will cost $2, which is $10 for 5 bags. Number 3, cost of feed. To get an accurate feeding cost, we will look at 2 key stages of broilers chicken due to their feed differs. Starter stage, this is within 0 to 3 weeks of their growth. They feed on chick starter mash. Each chick consumes about 1.5 kilograms of feed during this period. For 100 chicks, it will be a total of 150 kilograms. That is 6 bags of 25 kilograms starter mash. A bag of 25 kilograms starter mash costs up to $13, which means for $78 for 6 bags. Finisher stage, this is within 4 to 6 weeks of their growth to market size. They feed on finisher mash. Each bird consumes about 3 kilograms of feed during this stage. For 100 birds, it will be a total of 300 kilograms. That is 12 bags of 25 kilograms finisher mash. A bag of 25 kilograms finisher mash costs up to $12, which means for $144 for 12 bags. So the total feed cost when you sum up the 2 stages is $222. Number 4, cost of vaccination and medication. For broilers, you will need the following vaccine: Marek's diseases, Lesota, and Gumboro. You will also need the following medications and supplements: multivitamins, antibiotics, glucose, probiotics, coccidiostats, and also dewormers. These are necessary for proper health management. Budget $30 for this. The total operational cost, when you sum up all operational expenditure, is $362. While the total cost of setting up 100 broilers farm, combining both capital and operational cost, is $632. Profits. Now let's talk about profits. Broilers typically grow to market size of 2.5 kilograms in 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the breed, balance feeds given, and health of the birds. Also, you need to consider a mortality rate of 5% for the birds, which is a deduction of 5 birds. If you're selling at an average price of $9 per chicken, you can expect to sell these broilers for about $855 for 100 birds farm setup. So when you subtract your initial startup cost of $362 from the revenue, which is $855, you will be having a profit of $223 in just 6 to 8 weeks. That's almost 35.3% return on investment in less than 2 months, making it a very profitable business. But before you go running to buy chicks, here are some golden tips to avoid costly mistakes. Observe standard biosecurity. This will help prevent high mortality of the birds. Start with maintaining a clean environment. Always change your litter when it's damp and sanitize your pen before stocking your birds. Buy quality chicks. Make sure you get your birds from reputable hatcheries. This is foundation of your success in this business. Feed consistency is a key. Broilers feed every 24 hours, so don't skip their meals or even turn off their light at night. Also, don't change feed brands immediately. This will cause serious stress to birds and also affect their growth. If there is need to change, make sure it's done gradually by mixing both the old brands and new brands for 1 week. Vaccinate on time. Don't play with Newcastle and Gumboro diseases. They can cause serious threat for your livestock if you neglect vaccination. Record keeping, track expenses and daily growth. This is very important to know the actual cost of your business and ways to improve. Try to reduce feed cost. Feed cover over 65% production cost in broilers farming. So try to reduce the cost of feeds by buying in bulk from distributors. If you have the skill, formulate your own feeds and also avoid spoilages. Build your market early. Don't wait till your birds is ready before planning for sales. That is a common mistake made by most farmers. Line up buyers before harvest day. Once you've mastered the 100 bird cycle, you can scale up to 200, 500, or even 1,000 birds gradually. But always reinvest wisely. Broiler farming isn't just profitable, it's empowering. It creates jobs, feeds families, and boosts local economies. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below with your questions, and don't forget to subscribe for more new videos on agribusiness tips.